hurt sometimes. I know.
Hey guys, it's me, Adrian Zalewski. Welcome to my little photography page. I'm just walking around with my camera to random events and recording what people are saying around Rhode Island. So right now I'm at the Rhode Island rally for our rights in front of the State House. We just had a bunch of great speakers, and I just want to share some footage with you guys. Cheers.
Okay, what do you want to know? My name is Brenda Jacob. I'm from Rhode Island Revolver and Rifle Association.
What is this event about?
This event is about protecting our Second Amendment rights, and a lot of it is about rebutting all of the fake narrative that's coming from the anti-gun agenda and the advocacy groups that keep pressing false information out there. Yep. We're hoping that our legislators are going to hear us and hear our voice, and we're hoping that they're going to engage in conversation with us and really get down to the facts and the data.
I can't even begin to explain what this community is all about. I mean, I really pity the people in the red shirts and the orange shirts because they don't know happiness. They don't know love. They don't know family. They don't know community. They've lost that piece of life. It's so sad. All they know is hate and bitterness and fear. They don't understand what it's like to live in harmony with everybody. They talk it, but they don't live it. We live it. This community, we are out, we are with each other, we're helping each other, we're showing up, we're doing what needs to be done. And not just on days like today, but every day, every weekend. Every single time I put out a call for somebody, for help, whether it's to deliver some papers or to show up to collect cans for the homeless, or put backpacks together for our kids that are homeless. Everybody shows up and they do it willingly and happily. They don't cry about it, they don't whine about how terrible the world is. They just show up and they do what needs to be done. We are an amazing community, and I feel so bad because we get so trod down, we get so sad, we get so frustrated when we come to something like this and they lock the gates over there. Really? You think you're gonna keep us out? I just can't even. I mean, it's just one more way for them to discourage us from showing up and doing what we have the right to do. They have tried all year to hold us down, but guess what? We haven't. We've been working behind the scenes. We've been doing the things that need to be done. We haven't been hiding and crying and whining like they do. We've been working together. We've been communicating. We've been making friends. We've been showing up and doing what needs to be done. So they can lock the doors and the gates, and they can close the doors to the building, to everyone, to all of us in yellow, but clearly not to those on the other side. They can do all the things that they want to do to shut us down, but guess what? They never do. They don't shut us up. They don't stop us, do they? No, they don't.
Good evening. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. Those of you who know me know that I strongly support the Second Amendment. And contrary to what you may believe, when you look at this building, you do have more friends and allies than you may think. It's important to keep those friends and allies there because we are doing everything we can to protect the Second Amendment and to make sure that bills that do not have anything to do with fighting crime don't get passed. The majority of the bills that we're dealing with would not affect criminals, but would affect law-abiding citizens and law-abiding gun owners. So we have to make sure those bills don't pass. I know that sometimes you may get frustrated when you think about what goes on here, but don't get frustrated. There are people working hard on your behalf, and they'll continue to do so. But as some of the speakers said earlier, you also have to continue to do your part. You have to continue to be here. Your numbers have to increase. Your presence has to increase. And not only here, but on the phone and on the email to your own individual reps and senators to let them know how you feel about protecting the Second Amendment. And more importantly, you have to make sure that all the organizations that you represent, all the legal, law-abiding gun owners, increase their ranks and increase their participation in the political process. Because the day is going to come, if you don't do that, you pick up the phone to call an ally, you're not going to find anybody. So you're going to have to continue to do what you're doing. And we're going to have to continue to do what we're doing, to do everything we can to kill bills that only affect law-abiding citizens.